In today's video, we're going to be looking at the all-new Moto G 2025. Now, this is probably the most budget-friendly phone by Motorola. Matter of fact, it could be the most budget-friendly phone overall. Now, what I have here is the one by the Tracfone. The packaging inside will be the same if you're getting this for the Straight Talk, Simple Mobile. It's all the same company, just the different branding and different color of the box. Now, if you're interested in getting this phone, HSN or the QVC does have the best deals, and they usually come with 1 year of service. This phone cost me around $80 after tax, and it does come with 1 year of service. I think the service is 1 year, 1500 minutes, 1500 tax, and 1500 megabytes, something like that. So I don't know why they always tape this. Even though I got it online, it shouldn't be taped like this, but you have to, I guess, put your hand inside. Just a weird box. But let's open this up. Now, if you do end up getting this, make sure you end up using my referral, because that would give you another 5,000 to 7,000 points. And with those points, you can end up getting another 3 to 5 months of service, depending which plan you end up choosing. So that's definitely a huge bonus. All right, inside the box, we do have quick start guide, couple other booklets, the Tracfone, and then we also have the SIM ejector. Let's put all that on the side. And then, of course, we do have the phone, and then again, we have another Tracfone pamphlet, and then USB-C to USB-C cable. Now, this phone does support 30-watt power charging, but it doesn't come with the wall brick, so that's unfortunate. None of the phones actually come with those anymore. Design wise, it is a pretty attractive phone, especially in this blue color. Now on the back, we do have the vegan leather, and it feels really soft. Now this phone is water resistant but not waterproof. Now another thing that was interesting about this phone, you would think this phone has 3 cameras, but everywhere I checked, the specs, it says it has 2 cameras. So 50 megapixel main and then 2 megapixel, I believe, macro. Now on the bottom, we do have 3.5 millimeter headphone jack, USB-C for charging, and then we have speaker. On this side, we have the power button. I believe this is also fingerprint sensor. We have volume controls, microphone on top. And then here we do have the SIM card slot and the SD card expansion. I believe it supports up to 1 terabyte. They have a new design for the Hello Moto, and I gotta say, it looks really good. Alright, so I just finished setting this up and activating the service, which was pretty easy. It took probably less than 10 minutes to end up doing both things. Now, once I did end up getting on this front page, I did notice the display. I gotta say, it looks very bright and very good. Funny thing about this display, still has a 720p resolution, which is pretty strange in the 2025. Now, this does have 6.7-inch IPS LCD with the 1604 times 720 pixels resolution. Even though the resolution is only 720, it does look very, very good, especially in person. It also does have the 120 Hz refresh rate. So I'm not sure why they would put 120 Hz refresh rate on a 720p resolution phone. Just for me, it doesn't make sense, but it is what it is. Now, when it comes to the performance, we do have the MediaTek Dimensity 6300 CPU, which is the octa-core processor. Now, I did end up using phones with the same CPUs. Mostly Motorola phones usually come with that CPU, and they perform pretty decent. Now, this phone has 4 gigabytes of RAM, but it also does have the RAM boost, which gives you additional 8 gigabytes of the virtual RAM. Now, the virtual RAM comes in handy if you're doing quite a lot of multitasking. You can end up getting this phone in 64 or 128 gigabytes of storage. Both versions do support SD card expansion up to 1 terabyte. Now on the front, we do have 16 megapixel front-facing camera, and then on the back, as I mentioned, we do have 50 megapixel main and 2 megapixel macro. I ended up using quite a lot of budget phones. They usually always come with the same setup of the cameras, 50 megapixel main, and then on top of that, they also come with 5,000 milliamp battery. And this phone is no exception. So 5,000 milliamp battery with the 720p resolution should last you at least 2 days. Now, as I mentioned earlier in the video, this one does have 30 watts turbo power delivery, so that's pretty cool. Now, let me show you how this looks right out of the box. Now, it did give me quite a lot of games. I didn't want to end up getting those, but for some reason, they still ended up installing. So you can easily remove them. So if you don't want to use it, you can go app info. And then once this opens up, just do uninstall. I'm just gonna end up doing this with rest of these apps and the things that I'm not gonna use, especially this cover bar. That's one of those apps I really don't like using. Now, when it comes to the connectivity, this phone does support 5G, Wi-Fi, ABG, and AC, Bluetooth 5.3, and also does have the NFC. And of course, it does have the 3.5 millimeter headphone jack that I showed you in the beginning. And finally, when it comes to the operating system, it is running the latest Android 15, and it will end up getting 2 years of the operating system update. So it will go up to Android 17, and then it will get, I believe, 3 years of just the regular updates, which is pretty decent for a budget-friendly phone. Thank you guys for watching. Have a great day.